To me personally, Spark has meant me being able to see my dreams out. You know, when I was a little kid, thinking back, back then watching TV with my great-grandmother and the projects that we were a part of. You know, we were always, thought about and dreamed about real estate, and I wasn't quite sure at that age how I would be able to say, hey, can I build a house? Is that a reality? But, Spark helped me say, yes, it is a reality, and here's how we can help you do it. And every step of the way, they've been there from the beginning. The first time I interacted with Spark or became aware of Spark is when they were first initially starting off with their first cohort. A dear friend of mine reached out to me and said, hey, they're starting this new program called Spark Academy where they help developers learn the process and begin their own projects. And since I had previous interactions with them with real estate, they thought it'd be a great candidate for it. So I reached out, heard about the program, and I loved it. And ever since then, I wanted to be a part of it. And that's how I initially got started in the first cohort with the Spark Academy. My favorite actions and memories I have and what projects I've been a part of have been obviously my own project as, from start to finish from scratch. This is my vision coming to life. For me, I was able to work with wonderful partners, doing the land acquisition, working with the city of Omaha, submitting the plans to the planning board, or working with Habitat for Humanity on acquiring additional land and speaking to them about what buyers wanted. So I took all that information and took that to design. So implementing all that, what's in my head, down in the paper, and then ultimately from paper up into a physical project and construction has been the most favorite project I've been a part of. And with the new project I'm working on, seeing behind the scenes on how to actually look at the funding stack, work with different organizations, at a larger scale to serve a larger population has been a great memory and a great project I've been a part of as well. My experience with coDA has been life-changing. Seeing how larger developers, are able to structure, organize, and communicate these deals, try to go it alone would have been a big struggle for me. So seeing the whole behind the scenes on, hey, this is how we take steps to ultimately see these large scale projects, and this is what we do, this is how we start it, this is who we interact with. We work with these different organizations, this is how we acquire the land, construction, financing, seeing the whole spread of the different activities that a large developer is involved in to get a project of that scale up and running. The coDA program has been instrumental for me in being able to see all that firsthand and get firsthand knowledge on what it all takes to make this happen. To me, I would describe Spark as one of the, a huge mentor, always willing to assist and help, like a big motherly figure, wanted to see their kid do the best out in the real world and showing them from all the harmful stuff and saying, you got to get ready for this. So that's how I see Spark. But also, very dependable, reliable, a loving team that is willing to go the extra mile for the community and also for the people they've helped develop through the years. You go through the different studies and you understand that, having a stable place to live, goes leaps and bounds into a person's success in their life. So seeing families able to have a nice place to live, safe, and not only that, they are able to own it through this project has been one of the best things I've been able to be a part of. Seeing people be able to move into the house, their families able to enjoy it, and then ultimately make it their own community has been the dream I've had for them. And to see that and be a part of it is one of my biggest achievements. Spark matters to Omaha because, I think it gives it more to the grassroots of, we can always have developers developing our city, but to have a ground up approach of saying, hey, let the community develop themselves and see what they would like to see in their own communities, and then also see that turned over to the members of the community is where I say Spark matters, and hence why I'm here talking about the wonderful things of Spark, and hope to be here another 10 years talking about the other wonderful things they've done in the future.